Okay, welcome. Yeah, I don't play Pokemon TCG that often, but got a couple of friends that often give me codes or whatnot. They tell me just make a few videos just to show what that I actually received while opening these packs. I do tend to play it time to time. Um, Not a big fan, but I used to play the one on Game Boy Color back in the days, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not a big fan of collecting cards and whatnot, but yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, I like Pokemon series. I like Pokemon trading card games. Anyways, once I know my stream is like working fine, get started. You just bear with me a few seconds. Like working fine, get started. You just bear with me a few seconds. Just a moment. Like working fine, get started. You just bear with me a few. Okay, it's working fine. Just gonna change the title real quick. More open. Should do this later, but hey, I'll change this later. Save that. See if we can go back. Change this. All right, there we go. Okay, so what have we got here? Collection. I'm gonna open the small packs that I got. Let me see. We got Shining Legends, Sun and Moon, Burning Shadows, Forbidden Light. Got 28 of those, so that's nice. Got Ultra Prism, which is new, as well. Let me see. X and Y, just a few of those. I think those are the base ones. Let me see. Breakpoint, just the one. Breakthrough, got 7. Evolutions, X and Y. Got a few of those before. Got 4 of them now. Flashfire, got 4. Steam Siege. Oh yeah, that's it. So I got those. I know this video will probably make a lot of people cringe because they'll say, "Oh, you definitely save the packs. Oh, you can trade them and whatnot." However, um, I'm just trying to make sure I get, like, when I do play these games, I'm actually just trying to make sure I get certain cards that I need and just play it. I am not in the mood to be waiting such a long time just to be trying to trade these cards over online and whatnot. I don't find how this game is designed is like it's the best, so I'm not really bothered to be searching up and whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna start opening them. I'm gonna start with the smaller packs first. Let's see. Just check the stream as well. There you go. Just check the stream as well. Cool. Alright. Of course I'm gonna get a bunch of new cards, but I like to see what can actually help me with current decks I got. Open another. Obviously when it comes to Pokemon, my favorite types are like flying and water. Not the types together, but like individually. Like I like water types, I enjoy flying types, but in this game, I find that water type Pokemon have so much ways to battle with. Like they got dive ball, they got a stadium card, like to help them heal and such. There's so many ways for them to get around to find cards that they need and just battle. I find them really, really strong in this game. I ended up using fire types, even though fire types are a type I don't really enjoy, both in the game and the cards. However, when I started making a pack for myself, like based on Ninetales, like Burning Point, or what's it called? I can't remember what's it really called, but yeah, Ninetales did a lot of damage, and I started beating a bunch of people that had like nothing but GX and EX cards. Anyway, Mewtwo GX. Card looks nice. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. Sounds kind of similar to the original card, like back in the days. Heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. This attack does This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's a guaranteed 200. So, and they can't nullify it in any way. The damage, that is. But they might be able to anticipate it. I really think these GX and EX cards kind of ruin the game for me. But whatever. It's really nice. All shiny and stuff. I'm not going to keep looking at all the cards, but I'll see which ones will actually help me out. Yeah. Cool. Let me see. Sun and Moon, Burning Shadows. Already got the one though. It's a little bit paranoid checking the stream window. Right. How much of these do I even have? I've got 4. 3 there. Number 2. So... Oh, 7. Okay. So, I think I might have enough to be balanced with them. That's metal, energy cards, and some shiny one, wasn't it? Some shiny. Okay, 3 of those. Nice. All right. Nothing's really standing out right now. This attack is affected by resistance, so I can use that on flying types. Yeah. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Oh, when it comes to these trading card games, anything that's involving these sort of larks with flipping the coin, 50-50 chance, I obviously, like anyone would, avoid them as much as possible, unless there's like some sort of trainer card that just makes you get guaranteed head. It makes sense. Like if it's like go do 120 damage, you can make it guaranteed get a heads or whatever. Yeah, sure, but otherwise I avoid them at all costs. You should put one of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it and all cards attached to it in your hand. So that will get rid of it entirely, like all the damage as well. But if it's like stage 2 or whatever, you have to really evolve it and stuff. Well, that would be good for like GX Pokemon and EX Pokemon. They got a lot of HP and they're basic as well. Yeah, sounds really nice. Well, I only got one of those. Nice. The last Pokemon game I actually played was 4th gen, so I think this is from X and Y and such. So I have no clue who she is. All right. Let's see if we've been light. I'm gonna leave those for now, because those will probably be the highlight of this short stream. Not much new. Got plenty of those already. Of course. Good go. So you search your deck for up to 2 supporter cards, refill them and put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So you may do 20 more damage. If you do, this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. Charge dash. Interesting. Go. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, wow. So I got the pre-evolution, but don't have much of Go. Oh, Fairy Garden. Yeah, so I got 4 of them for sure. Can trade them. Oh no, there's another 2 shinies, so people might want those. So I can still, the thing is with these pack cards, I can still trade them, but of course people always recommend to have the pack. It's just worth more, like just selling them, because I'm just gonna have a bunch of like Bidoofs. Like I have like 6 tradable Bidoofs. Who wants this? Who wants a Bidoof? No one wants Bidoof. Yeah, like what? Like you can't crush them into powder like Hearthstone, or you can't turn them into fails like Shadowverse. Like they're just gonna be sitting in your inventory. So I understand people saying keep them as a pack instead. But hey, I want to get my cards too, you know. I know, trade them to get cards, but whatever. Yeah. Let me see. Conversion powder. Choose either sleep or poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now affected by that special condition. Colorful wins. 30 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each different type of energy attached to this Pokemon. 130 damage. See, it's a stage 2. I do need a little grass deck, but I'll probably do like Beedrill or something. What's this? Cassius. Shuffle one of your Pokemon and all cards attached into your deck. But the other support card we had was into your hand. Okay. I got 4 of these as well, so perfect. Bunnelby. What is it? Horribee in Japanese, right? Yeah. When I was watching X and Y, I really like Horribee. So mature. Okay, Tauros. Let's see, Tauros. Let's see. Flip a coin. Let's see. Season Anger. Flip a coin for each damage counter on this Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. Damn. Damn. And it's basic as well. So if you can sustain like, I don't know, 10 coins. Might be, yeah, it's worth to do like a normal deck as well. He's got GX cards as well. Sweet. Okay, at least I can like replace the cards I was using. It's only one shiny though. Yeah, with what's her name? Defox, yeah, Defox. I really need to get some Defox cards to make one of my fire decks stronger. And then I just got another one of that. Okay. And then this one as well. Okay, okay. Let's see. Got Breakthrough, Siege, X and Y. Okay, let's do Breakpoint. Okay, 2 rares, I think. Right, okay. Yep, no. Okay. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions. Remove any special. Yeah, cool. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to their Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I found that one quite interesting. Oh, okay, he's got a break. Oh, hey, when you can't. If anyone knows how to rotate this, like from portrait to horizontal, so that I don't have to twist my neck just to read it, that'd be nice. Let me see. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is flipping hell. Super Fang. Yeah, it's just like the game, right? But didn't the game put him to like half HP? Like put the Pokemon to half, or equaled? Was it Fussed? Can't remember. I know Rattata Raticate had some move, failed, something like that. Oh, I can't remember. It reduced their HP to match yours, and then you do quick attack just to end them, like to finish them off. Can't remember. Super fact. It possibly could be that move, and I'm just thinking incorrectly. Let me see. Ability. Good night, babies. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may leave both active Pokemon asleep. Manipulating. There should be a card to help out with sleep, though. Oh, hold on. Snorlax. Snorlax, yeah. Oh, there's one normal card for Snorlax. Puts him to sleep, and then you can do sleep talk, but also heal. So using that with Hypno. Okay. So yeah, keep Hypno on the bench. Make him use Goodnight Babies. Then obviously Snorlax can do some combination with that. Okay, pretty cool. Let's see. Let's open this. Got only one of those. Steam Siege. I think this is one of my favorite boosters as well. Let's see what we get. I can't remember if it's Beautyfly or Sceptile that I want to add. No, Flygon. Sceptile was one of them. Let's see. Russian Water. Move energy cards from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of these bench Pokemon. Okay, yeah. So I'm just kind of sort of trying to delay the active Pokemon. Depending if how many bench Pokemon they have, I might be empowering the next one. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. Okay, Amaldo. The Rapidash, yeah, it's only 90 HP, but at least it can use I think level ball, because its HP is only 90. You can get it out of your what's it, your draw pile a lot faster. Your deck, sorry, I should say. Remove all threats of attacks on each player and his or her Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon Ranger. And of course, really with these, they're just really basic. Poison Jab. I think Krogunk, like one of its cards on the evolution cards, is really good. Let me see. Revenge. Poison Jab. I try not to linger too long looking at these cards, because there's going to be a lot more to open. Oops, excuse me. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Flash Fire. Some of these cards are so old. Okay. History. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a grass energy from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. If you've got a lot of grass, yeah, it works. It's like using the stadium card for fire decks. Let me see. Oh, and fighting decks too. Let me see. This attack does 20 damage times the number of bench Pokemon on both yours and your opponent's. Okay. Luxio. Okay. Open another. Let's try. Well, Center Lady. Got 5 of those, so it's fine. Alright, let's see this quickly. Sleep Powder. Yep, flip a coin though. Hate that. That's 10 damage as well. So it's 60. It's got evolution. Wow. Okay, got 6 of those. Oh, can't make a bigger. Yeah, I can't make. Let's see. When you attach an energy card from one of your psychic Pokemon. Oh wait, if you attach an energy, grass energy or psychic energy from your hand to Roserade during your turn, you may use this power. If you attach a defending Pokemon is now confused. So put the grass on, the defending Pokemon is now confused. You put the psychic, is it poisoned? Yeah, it's now poisoned. Cool. The power can't be used if Roserade is affected by a special condition. Okay, interesting. It's grass type though. Power blow 20 times means it does 20 damage times the amount of energy cards attached to it. Flipping out. Okay, so it only requires two energy cards. It needs 1 grass and 1 any. I got 1 of these. Should be the same card. Dragon Pokemon. I think Dragon Pokemon can be one of the most complicated decks to build, but these energy cards here can be of any type that you like, and it's supposed to be 2 of them, I believe. Might be mistaken. Open another. Metapod. This Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Okay, so it makes me get Butterfree. Okay, as soon as possible. There was that Evolution Stadium card as well. I don't know if that one's banned now or something. And then there's Rare Candy as well. Well, that's interesting. Okay, Metapod. Oh, I got 4 of them now. Sweet. Okay. But yeah, it all depends if I can, if there's a Butterfree that's nice. Oh, that's good to know. That's a dragon. Yeah, dragon poison, I believe. And it's from, what gen is this? No, yeah, it's Gen 6. Yeah, it's exact same Y. Okay. Your opponent's poison Pokemon can't retreat. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. Yeah, I like all these stats effects and stuff, but I just feel like this game is just pretty much send out your basic EX GX Pokemon, do 5,000 billion damage, and then call it a day. You know, just explosions and just done. Or you manipulate your deck to get your card as soon as possible, and then just keep sweeping the team. Or you prevent your opponent from doing anything. But hey, people will tell me like that's how most trading cards are nowadays, which is really sad. Well, for me, I'm not that sort of player. Sorry, just wanted a drink. Let's see, Quillfish, Gen 2. Let's see, if this counter attack Quills. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and it's damaged, and it's damaged by opponent's attack, even if the Pokemon is knocked out, put 2 damage counters. Okay, so yeah, it's just like pricking itself. Let's see, Poison Sting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. Okay. And that's supposed to be a rare card, right? Because of the star. Okay. What was this? Magnezone EX. Electro Ball. Let's see. Does 40 damage. Dual Bullet requires any 2 of energy cards as well. Let's see. This Dual Bullet, this attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weaknesses or resistance to the bench Pokemon. Okay. Just 50 damage. But to 2 Pokemon. 3 energy cards. 3 electric energy cards. Interesting. It's a basic. And this is exactly the same, yes. Alright. Okay. Alright, evolutions. Let's go. I think this is the one that gave me the Ninetales. But I don't need any more, I believe. Or I might need the better version. Oh man, I don't like Arcanine. This attack can't be. This Pokemon can't attack during the next turn. Yeah, forces you to skip a turn. Once during your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon was on the bench and became your active, which became your active Pokemon this turn, you may move any fire energy cards attached to your Pokemon to this Pokemon. Okay. So say if I made one of my Pokemon retreat, maybe retreat costs 1 or 2. Hopefully they got like 2 of, yeah, but it could be taken. Okay, so you can take it from any Pokemon. Problem is he has 1 attack. Once he uses that attack, he cannot attack again. 150. There's a lot of Pokemon, EX and GX, that has more than 150 health. And of course, my opponent can knock off my energy cards. This card is not worth it. No, this card is really... I find this card really bad. Like, really bad. Maybe early game. Maybe early game. But again, you're skipping a turn. Unless there's a card that can help that. Let me see. Got a lot of these. Beedrills is complete as well. Yeah. Got shiny. No shiny ones. Yeah, I think it's really a Beedrill deck I want to build. Yeah, Magnemite. King. Defend a Pokemon can't retreat during the opponent's next turn. Okay. Tail Swing. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Sweet. So straight up just 100 damage and 20 damage to the bench Pokemon. And don't apply weaknesses to the bench Pokemon. And resistance, yeah. Sweet. Sounds really cool. 150 health. It's weak to Psychic, Ghost, Poison. What would you guys call this? Eyeball? Psychic? Purple? Purple energy cards? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's the other ones I got. Okay, so you can got 2. Maybe 1 more will be nice. Be helpful. You never know. Let's see. Oops. Open up one. Okay. Yeah, I used to use this a lot with the water decks, and with my water decks, it got to a point that I beat my opponents not by knockouts, but by forcing them to draw all their cards in their deck while I'm just recycling constantly, and I keep retreating Pokemon to avoid damage and such. Yeah, such a lame, boring tactic, right? Yeah, just withered them away. Every time they do a certain amount of damage to me, I just kept healing. Kept using cards to switch them out with Lassander, or I can't remember his name. Yeah, it's a really... Oh, sweet. Sweet, that's really cool. Yeah, I just kept boring my opponent to death. Such a lame tactic, but hey, you know, do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, it's nice to have trading cards now, but the illustrated one. More Weedles and Cocooners, more Tangler. Oh, Venusaur. Wait, I've only got 1. Fine. Okay. Okay, that's the different. Oh, there's 3 of the same thing. Interesting. And that's the same thing. Mega. Okay, these are the mega cards, that's why. Okay. I haven't got the standard ones. I can't even use these cards. So I got 1 of each though. Okay. Okay. And then your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. So keeps taking 10 damage between our turns. Flip a coin in order to do an attack. But when you're paralyzed, you don't recover from paralyzed, do you? Let me see. Burn is a guaranteed 20 damage only on their turn. Poison is 10 between our turns. Paralyzed, flip a coin. Sleep is to wake up. Okay, so sleep recovers, but paralyzed doesn't, I believe. Been playing this game for so long, I keep forgetting status elements. Alright, breakthrough. Let's go. Got 7 packs. Okay. Alright, so I've got the Flabébé. Yeah, Flabébé. Flip a coin. If it has search the deck for a card, I'll put it in your hand. Flipping coins. Oh, I've always keep seeing this on the anime. I didn't even realize there was 2 different Pokemon. I kept thinking it was the same thing. So that's the first one we saw. Okay. In the anime, this is the first one you saw. Then this one was sick when you have Gundra trying to protect the swamp with all his friends and whatnot. So we saw this one, and then the evolution. I kept thinking this was the same thing. Oh my god. Floete. Okay. It's fairy. They're all fairy. Like, it's not fairy grass, just fairy. Interesting. Okay. Then what's it? Florges? Let's see. Common aroma. Each of your Pokemon's attacks cost energy less. Interesting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Okay, each of your Pokemon's very cost less. So wouldn't this? So this is 2 then, yeah. All right, 70 damage. Sweet to Steel. Steel is one of the rarest packs types that I've had to battle against. Fairy could be good. But then again, Dragon is like definitely rare. Like I don't see people using those cards. Let's see. Put 3 energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Nice. Very good. But it's making me use a turn though. Let's see. Hand fling. This attack does 10 damage times the number of cards in your hand. Okay. For a water pack. Yeah, it's possible. You can. Yeah, it's very possible to have at least 12 cards in my hand. So 120. Yeah, 120 damage. It's a stage 1 card. All right. Yeah. Let's see. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. This Pokemon, yeah. You may leave both active Pokemon confused. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. That Pokemon can't retreat during the opponent's next turn. My days. I don't know about this. I don't know about you, Hunter. No. Hold up a sec. Ignore Hunter. Was it? Let me check this one. Catastrophe. As long as your Gengar is your active Pokemon, if any of your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out, put that Pokemon in the lost zone instead of discarding it. Wow. I've never even heard of a lost zone for this game. Discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. Hurl into darkness. Look at your opponent's hand and choose a number of Pokemon you find there up to the number of attached to Gengar. So it's most likely I'll have 2. Put the Pokemon you choose in the lost. Wow. Okay. So that could get rid of a lot of the EX and GX Pokemon my opponent may have, will most likely have. Curse dropped. But that's hoping they have it in their hand still. That's the thing. Depending on their bench and the setup, and when they see my card, they may just keep throwing them onto the bench ASAP. Interesting. You see curse drop. Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Okay, just distribute them the way I like. It's weak to dot. Okay. Since the fog, if your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, put 1 damage counter on each of the opponent's bench Pokemon. Create show. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 3 or more damage counters on it, that Pokemon is now knocked out. Yeah, I found this card really good. And yeah, I don't have it. Yeah. Okay, open another. How long have I been streaming for? 34 minutes. And I was saying this is gonna be a short stream. You're right. It's gonna take me like another 30 minutes to open the other ones. If this Pokemon has any psychic energy, why would I have that? energy attached to it. This attack does 50 more damage. So pre-evolution. Wait, what? This is a was it 5th gen Pokemon? Molata. So, wait, but why would? Because they still carry the same card. So, why would? Unless you're doing like a fighting psychic deck, why would you carry this? Attach to fighting energies for your discard power to this Pokemon. Then switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, just avoid damage. Let's see. Curlier. Put a card. Beckon. Put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. Quick turn. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. Again with the coins. What about that? Mirror Barrier. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Run and tackle. 50 damage. Now flip the coin fin. Has another go. Cool. Sorry, sound a little bit tired. Had a long night. I've been awake for like 24 hours. Not 24 even. I was awake for like 28 hours. Like, couldn't sleep because it's been so hot. Well, actually no, that's incorrect. I wasn't unable to sleep. I just didn't want to go back to sleep. Like going tennis, cycling all night, friend's house, drinking, card games, whatever. Yeah, kind of just woke up after 6 hours sleep or so. Let's see, put 3 water energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So again, this is like mixing fire and water decks. This attack does 10 damage times the number of cards in your hand. Interesting. They do similar things. This and the water version. Snorlax. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. Okay, so it's not this Snorlax. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. This Pokemon is now asleep. If this Pokemon is asleep, flip 2 coins instead of 1 between your turns. If either of them is tails, this Pokemon is still asleep. Flip's sake. What a oh my days. That doesn't help. Where's the is there no cards that help it when it's sleeping? Immunity. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions. Remove any special conditions to this Pokemon. So now you can't sleep. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. What? Toss and turn. This attack can be used even if this Pokemon is asleep. If it is, attack does 90 more damage. There we go. 120 damage. 3 energy cards. And now I'm forgetting the Pokemon that puts them to sleep. Damn it. But I can look back on my video. Swallow. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. So 50, heal 50. Okay. Discard. We just do that. Yeah, cool. Alright. That's the Snorlax I was on about. It's not, I don't know who does this game, it's not game free, but you see these? If I can put the mouse over it, hover over it, and I know which pack these cards are in, that would be really helpful. Instead of having to close this, go back to deck collection and just see the symbol. Oh my days. It's really hard just to understand which cards is under each pack. Just little subtle things like that, it really helps to make this game better. Another Mewtwo. Another Fennekin. Oh no, Braxton. Let me see. This is 80 HP. 1 damage. That's the one I was using, right? And then there's this one. Yeah, I don't even use this one. I use this one, don't I? Yeah, I was forced to use this one for some reason. But I used this one instead. So I definitely need more Delphox. Which pack is this? Yeah, I need more Delphox. Okay, and I need a breakpoint as well. What's this? Mega Mewtwo EX. Fantasy Strike. 150 plus. If there's any stadium card in play, this attack does 50 more damage, so possibly 200. And this attack's damage isn't affected by resistance or any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so it's a guarantee 150 or 200 damage. Use a Psychic and 2 Fire. Oh, because, yeah, this Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo X and Y, right? They're like a fighting and Psychic type, isn't it? Then one is just Psychic again. Fighting Psychic type, is it? If that's the case, that's really weird. Oh no, there was a Meditate as well on 3rd gen that was like that. Okay, what was this? Buddy Rescue. Each player puts Pokemon from his or her discard pile into his or her hand. Huh. Okay. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. To be honest, I think it's probably this or Vulpix that just causes burn on the opponent, which actually can be better on those EX and GX Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have read the town map as well. Town map is fine. Oh, what's this? Super Rod. Suffer free in a combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile. I swear I got this. This is... I said wanted. Oh, I never had this before. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So I definitely wanted it. But I never got it before. Sweet. Alright, what we got? Glalie EX. Ice Breath. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Sweet. Instant freeze. 50 plus. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your... Oh, I hate that. Hand as your opponent, this attack does 10 more damage. So if I use N, like forces both of us to put cards in our discard, right? No. It's going to be in a deck. Then take out 4 cards. That's when this card can be really useful. So this is the second time I got this card. And then, okay. Yeah, using this with N card, it makes sense. Let's see, if your opponent has only 1 prize card left, this attack does 60 more damage. Let's see, how much? 170 EX cards, reach it still. Alright. And then, I hope it as well. Open another. Beautiful. Got 2 of them now. That's really nice. Skylar's a nice card. Search your deck for a trainer card. Refill it and put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. I've got 1, 6 down. Alright. Pretty nice. I think Skylar's alright. Staraptor. This is like, if I was playing 6th gen, Talonflame would definitely be my favorite bird Pokemon. But Staraptor by far is my favorite bird Pokemon. Yes, I love Pidgeot. However, when it comes to damage, like straight up just physical damage, especially on Diamond and Pearl when they changed the attributes of like physical and special attacks, Staraptor shot up. Like he was like 120 base attack, was it 100 speed base, he had close combat. Like, wait, what? A bird Pokemon fighting moves? Okay. Brave Bird, gave it U-turn. Can't remember what other stuff I gave it. Close attack, Brave Bird, U-turn, and I think I gave it a normal attack as well. Was it a Trat? Yeah, so a Trat, U-turn, Brave Bird, close combat. Yeah, just make it just heavy hitter, and then it has Intimidate as well. Like, and it's cool. It just looks so cool. Staraptor, wow, love this bird. Let me see. Cyclone Slash, 70 damage. Before you're doing damage, have your opponent switch his or her active Pokemon with one of his bench Pokemon. So I have to do it. Depending on circumstance, that could be bad for me, but it could be really bad for them as well. Then, but of course, I don't have to do this attack. There's another one, Brave Bird. This attack does 20 damage to itself. Excuse me, just okay. So I got 3, but it's like that's the thing. It's the stage 2 Pokemon. Like, that's really cool, but do you have the time to be evolving him? Maybe, maybe not. But then again, it's normal types. Skylar could be good, and there's Skylar and I think Bridget that makes you get lots of normal Pokemon out. Let's see, Ursaring, drag it off. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage to the new active Pokemon. Cool. That's 3 energies for 4 energies. Swing around. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. Alright. I was trying to get everything into one video. But just gotta do a 2-parter. I'm gonna stop the stream here. Gonna get something to eat. Then do Forbidden Light and Ultra Prism. Alright. See you guys in a bit.